Some compliments fade by dinner, but a few stay in a woman's mind for years, and the ones she never forgets are rarely about looks. If you say them right, they hit somewhere deep. They make her feel seen, not just noticed. Here are 8 compliments women carry long after the moment ends. First, you make people feel safe. This lands deeper than calling her pretty. Beauty gets attention. Safety gets remembered. It tells her your body can finally exhale. Think about that for a second. Most people make women stay alert. Crowded rooms and late walks can feel like tests. So calm beside someone stands out immediately. Not because it is flashy, because it is rare. Pay attention to this. Safe does not mean boring. It means she can be real. No performance. No second-guessing every word. Picture her laughing in the passenger seat at night. Her shoulders drop, and the silence feels easy. That is when this compliment sinks all the way in. You make people feel safe. She will hear that twice. Next, your energy changes a room. This is not about volume or being center stage. It is about what changes when she arrives. The mood lifts, and people soften without knowing why. But here is the truth. Women hear comments about beauty all the time. Very few hear that their presence changes the atmosphere. That reaches beyond makeup, clothes, or age. It says your spirit has weight here, and your absence would be noticed. This is where it gets interesting. Even quiet women can carry this kind of light. Sometimes the warmest person is the calmest one. Picture a dull family dinner going flat. She walks in, smiles, and suddenly everyone talks again. That small shift says more than 1,000 hearts. Your energy changes a room. She remembers the proof. Third, I love how your mind works. This hits the part of her that built herself. It sees the patterns, humor, and sharp little observations. It tells her she is more than what you see. Pay attention to this. A woman may forget the outfit she wore. She will not forget being admired for her mind. That kind of praise ages well. It grows stronger over time. Because beauty can feel rented, but her mind feels earned. But here is the truth. When you praise her thinking, you praise her choices. You praise her books, scars, discipline, and late-night growth. Picture her solving a problem while others freeze. You look at her like that was beautiful. I love how your mind works. That stays for years. Fourth, I feel calm around you. This is deeper than saying she is nice. It means her presence changes your nervous system. Your mind stops racing when she is near. This matters more than people admit. Many women are praised for being fun. Fewer are thanked for bringing peace. Peace sounds small until life gets loud. Then it becomes priceless. This is where it gets interesting. Calm is not the same as quiet. She can be strong and still feel grounding. She can be bold and still feel like home. Picture a brutal day ending in one phone call. Her voice comes through, and your chest unclenches. That is the feeling this compliment names. I feel calm around you. She will know you mean it. 5th, you do not even know how strong you are. This one touches pain she rarely explains. It sees what she carried without applause. And it honors the cost, not just the result. But here is the truth. Many strong women are only loved for what they give. They get praised after surviving, not during the struggle. So this compliment can break something open. In a good way. It says, I notice the weight you hide. I notice how you kept going anyway. Pay attention to this. Real strength is often quiet and lonely. That is why being seen here feels emotional. Picture her holding it together for everyone all week. Then one person sees the effort in her eyes. You are stronger than you know. That can undo years. 6th, you look beautiful when you are being yourself, not when you pose, when you stop performing. This connects beauty to authenticity. It tells her the real version wins. This matters more than you think. Many women learn to edit themselves early. They go softer and smaller to stay safe. So hearing this feels almost rebellious. It says you do not need the mask. You do not need the script either. A woman relaxes differently when she feels accepted. Her smile gets slower and more honest. Her eyes stop checking the room. Picture her in old clothes, hair undone, laughing hard. And someone says, "This is your prettiest version." She may never forget that sentence. 7th, I trust you. Simple words, but they land heavy. Trust is one of the highest forms of respect. It says your character feels solid under pressure. Pay attention to this. Many women are doubted before they speak. Their memory gets challenged, their motives get questioned. So trust can feel like oxygen, especially from someone she loves. This is where it gets interesting. Trust is not romance by itself, but without it, romance always feels fragile. With it, love gets room to breathe. Picture her telling the truth about a hard mistake. Instead of attack, she gets belief and steadiness. That moment rewrites what safety can feel like. I trust you. Very few compliments feel bigger. 8th, you make life feel lighter. This sounds small, but it hits deep. Life is heavy for almost everyone now, so lightness feels like a gift, not a bonus. But here is the truth. Lightness is not the same as shallowness. Some people help you laugh without escaping reality. They make hard days easier to carry. That is rare emotional power. It says your presence brings relief. It brings relief, not pressure. Relief, not drama. Pay attention to this. The people we remember are the people our body misses, the ones who made breathing feel easier, the ones who made time feel softer. Picture a messy kitchen after a brutal week, bills on the table, stress in the air. Then she cracks one honest joke and everyone smiles. Nothing is fixed yet, but the weight shifts. You make life feel lighter. That is unforgettable. And it may be the most romantic compliment of all. These compliments last because they touch identity. They tell a woman who she is when life gets loud. And that feeling can echo for years. If one of these moved you, keep it and use it gently. And if you want more, stay here for the next one.